Hi, and welcome to the X-Wing Duo. Today we will be talking about the Nantex class Starfighter.
Welcome back to the X-Wing Duo. I'm John.
I'm Alex.
And we're talking about the Nantex class Starfighter, the new Separatist ship from Wave 5. For starters, it's a small base ship, and it's very small. It's kind of cool though.
Not as small as another ship.
Well, right, but
it's still decently small.
Pretty small. I think it's cool looking. It's weird looking.
I thought I was looking at it backwards when I was looking at it this way. I thought...
Nope, that's the front, the point. Neither one of us actually fly Separatist, so yeah, our opinions are completely unbiased. So,
just like mine was last episode.
Yeah, let's talk about the dial. Starting with the ones. We have 1 banks and 1 turns. The 1 banks are blue. Going to the 2s, we have the 2 turns, the 2 banks, and the 2 straight. The 2 banks and the 2 straight is blue. Going with the 3s, we have the 3 turns, the 3 banks, the 3 straight, and the 3 sloop, or Signor's loop. Obviously the Signor's loop are red. The 3 banks and the 3 straights are blue. Going to the 4s, we have a 4 straight, which is white, a 5 straight, which is white, and a 5K, which is red. What do you think?
That is...
a really good dial.
Yeah.
It's a really good dial. But
all in all, this dial is amazing.
It's great. This is a great dial. Sloops are my favorite maneuver in the game because they really get you in some very cool spots. Yeah. This is a great dial. I love this dial. Now we're going to talk about the pilots. Starting with the lowest non-limited, we'll use this as a baseline. This is just the generic lowest initiative. So starting off, we have the Stalingason Hive Guard. Forgive me if my pronunciation is wrong. He is an initiative 3. Because he's non-limited, he has no special ability, but they do have a built-in ship ability. It's called the Pinpoint Tractor Array. You cannot rotate your turret arc to your rear. After you execute a maneuver, you may gain 1 tractor token to perform a turret rotate action. Okay. It has a bullseye attack, and it has a turret attack. The turret attack is a 2 dice attack, and the bullseye attack is a 3 dice attack.
What?
Seems pretty cool.
Good.
Pretty cool. It has 3 agility, so 3 defense dice, and 4 hull. Okay? And its actions are a focus action and an evade action. What do you think?
I think that's pretty good.
I think it's pretty neat. I like the... okay, so let's run down the Pinpoint Tractor Array. For starters, it says you cannot rotate your turret to the rear, which means it can never be pointed out back. Okay, so it can be fired out each side, or it can be fired out the front, which is cool. Covers all your bases, and if you get the bullseye, you get a 3 dice attack. Really neat. So, after you execute a maneuver, you may gain 1 tractor token. Now, it's a small base ship, so if you get 1 tractor token, you're considered tractored, which means you roll 1 less defense dice, but the person who gives you the tractor, which would be yourself, may perform a barrel roll or a boost to that ship. And it can be onto obstacles, unlike the standard action, which is neat.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty neat. After you gain that tractor token, you may perform the turret turn action. That's pretty neat. That's an interesting way to give yourself reposition, but you're taking a disadvantage. Okay? And that is the Stalingasen Hive Guard. And, of note, that has a single talent slot. That's it. Okay? The next pilot we're going to talk about is the Petroniki Arena Ace. You gain 1 initiative, so you go up to 4, and you get another talent. So 2 talents to this. It's pretty cool. And again, that's non-limited. Next pilot we're going to talk about is Gorgle, the Handy Engineer. Okay, his initiative goes down to 2, so he's actually the lowest initiative on this ship.
Okay.
He loses a talent, so he still has a talent, but he's only got 1, and that's his only slot. His pilot ability. During the system phase, you may gain 1 disarm token and choose a friendly ship at range 1 to 2. If you do, it gains 1 tractor token, then repairs one of its face-up ship trait damage cards. That's pretty interesting. What do you think?
I think it's pretty good.
So, giving another ship a tractor token, and then it may repair one of its face-up ship trait damage cards. That's pretty cool that if you can help your friendly ships out by repairing cards, because a lot of times you're stressed and you might have a ship damage card that you're dying to repair, but you have to do other things. Sometimes that happens. That's really cool that you can use a friendly to help relieve that. That's pretty neat. The next pilot we're going to talk about is Chertek, the Opportunistic Ace. His initiative is 4, and he gets the 2 talents. His pilot ability. While you perform a primary attack, if the defender is tractored, you may reroll up to 2 attack dice. Seems good. Obviously, these ships are going to have something to do with tractor tokens. They can give themselves tractor tokens, and I'm betting there's an upgrade that lets you do something else with tractor tokens. I think that's really cool. And the next pilot is Burwer Kret. His initiative is 5, and he is the Hive Guard Captain. His pilot ability. After you perform an attack that hits, each friendly ship with the Calculate on its action bar and a lock on the defender may perform a red Calculate action. I like his initiative. I'm not thrilled about his pilot ability. Now, obviously, you want to fly him with a lot of those droid ships on the Separatists, but you have to build the list around him, which I think is potentially good. He's initiative 5. I think that's good. What do you think?
I think it's pretty decent.
Yeah, I think decent's the right word. It's not great. It's not bad. It's decent. I think you're right. Our highest pilot is Sun Fac. He is the Archduke's Enforcer, and he is initiative 6, top of the line. While you perform a primary attack, if the defender is tractored, roll 1 additional attack die.
It's pretty good.
I think so too. I think that's really good in conjunction with one of the upgrades. I think Sun Fac's going to see a lot of play.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Upgrades. What do we got?
End Snail. It can only be put on this specific ship. It is a talent, as you can see from the back. And its ability is, at the end of the activation phase, if you are tractored, you may choose 1 ship in your turret, or at range 0 to 1. Transfer 1 tractor token to it.
What do you think?
I think it's pretty good.
On this ship? That is awesome.
Yeah.
Because basically what this is saying is, may I? This one, got it. At the end of the activation phase, your tractor. Okay, so his ability lets him take a tractor token to do a barrel roll or a boost, and then turn his turret if he wants. Ooh, that's actually super interesting. Now, it says, after you execute a maneuver, you may gain 1 tractor token to perform a turret turn action. So, after he performs a maneuver, even if he bumps, he can take a tractor token. Now, because he was the one to give him that tractor token, he can perform a boost or a barrel roll, even onto obstacles. It says you may gain 1 tractor token to perform the turret turn action, which means if he does this, if he does the boost barrel roll tractor token deal, he has to turn his arc. It doesn't say may, it says you may gain 1 tractor token to perform the turret turn action. So,
Pretty. Now that you're explaining it more to me, that's amazing.
it's pretty good. But what happens if you don't want to turn your turret? Exactly. Yeah. If you want your reposition, you have to turn your turret turn, your turret arc. You have to turn it.
Couldn't you instead? Never mind. Never mind. That's fine.
That's right. And it must be turned to a different arc. So you can't choose to turn it to the same arc it's in. That's not a thing you can do. And Snare allows you to, at the end of the activation phase, so after everybody has moved, you can take this tractor token that's on you and put it on another ship that's range 0 to 1 of you in your turret arc. So now you can force that ship to do a booster barrel, which could potentially put them in more of your friendly's arcs. You could potentially get yourself out of their arc. And not only that, but now they're rolling 1 less defense die, and you're back to square one. You're good. That is awesome. That is awesome. That's pretty cool. What else you got?
The next one is another talent. It is gravitic deflection. It can only be used on this ship.
Okay.
Its ability that it gives you is while you defend, you may reroll 1 defense die for each tractored ship in your attack arc. So the front arc, right?
Well, your attack arc is also your turret.
Oh yeah.
So if it's in your turret arc or your bullseye, right? Yep.
Just attack arc, not
You may reroll 1 defense die for each tractored ship. So if you're running multiples of these, or you have other ways of getting tractor tokens on ships, that seems pretty good. And rerolling defense dice is always useful because defense dice always seem to fail you when you need them most. So I like that. I like it. I don't like it as much as in Snare,
pretty
but
good
I like
still,
it.
though.
Yeah, I like it. What else we got?
Next up we have Juke. It's another talent.
We've seen this one before. I have lots of Juke. Yep.
Not a
What does it do?
surprise. It can be on a small or medium-based ship.
It's important to note. Thank you.
The ability it gives you is, while you're performing an attack, if you are evading, you may change one of the defenders.
Evade results.
Yeah, evade results to a focus.
It's good.
It's
It works great on ships with evade actions.
the next one is another talent. It is Snapshot. It gives you a special attack with 2 dice in only range 2. The ability it gives you for this is after an enemy ship executes a maneuver, you may perform this attack against it as a bonus attack. Your dice cannot be modified.
So, what that means is, while another ship is moving during the activation phase. If it lands at range 2, you may attack with 2 dice. I think that's really good on this ship because it doesn't have a built-in full front arc. So you're kind of covering all your bases with it. I really like it. Now the timing's different, but I like the fact that you're giving this ship lots of ways to shoot. It's pretty cool. What else we got? What
it is able to be on every ship.
Yep,
right?
it's a talent. It's a generic talent. It can be put on any ship with a talent.
Okay. The next one is stealth device. It is a modification. It gives you 1 recoiling charge, and the ability it gives you is while you defend, if your charge is active, roll 1 additional defense die. After you suffer 1 damage, lose your charge.
Okay. Stealth device. It's an old card. We've seen it from the beginning of 2nd edition. It's good. I like it. It's really good on ships with 3 defense dice. Interesting note though, these do not have a modification slot. They just have talent slots. That's it.
The last one is another modification. It is targeting computer. It gives you a white target lock. It's a generic one. You can use it on everything, really.
Yeah. It's great. I'm glad we finally got this. It's new with this wave. And again, I'm glad we finally got this. I think this is an important modification. It gives any ship without the target lock action a target lock action, assuming they have a modification slot. I think that's important. The ship comes also with 2 quick build cards, and this is why you got 2 modifications in the pack, because quick builds ignore standard building requirements from the app, because this ignores the app. So if it's on this card, you can use it. You use threat levels instead of points. It's a different style of play. The ship also comes with 3 bases with all the named pilots. It comes with a tractor token.
Okay. Got in my eye. Like my hair just stabbed me in the eye.
It comes with the 3 ID tags, 2 target locks, an evade, a focus, a critical token, a stress token, 2 tractor tokens, and 2 charges. And that is everything in the pack. What do you think?
I think that's pretty good.
I think it's a pretty cool ship. I look forward to seeing it. I might borrow some ships and see if I like the Separatist faction. This ship is really cool. I actually really dig it. I think it's interesting enough to see a lot of play. So, I'd like to give a special thanks to Uncle Joe for making our logo. I'd like to give a special thanks to our friend Don for allowing us to borrow his ship and review it. With that, please hit subscribe, hit the like button, and in the comments, why don't you tell us what ship you're afraid to see on the battlefield, or what ship you look forward to putting on the battlefield. Okay.
Thanks for watching.